Hi, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Patrick Crawford here with another update on the radar on the showers and thunderstorms that are racing through the area. Again, not seeing anything severe as far as tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds, but still we have areas getting some heavy rain, also that frequent lightning and loud thunder that's taking place with some of these storms as well. So let's take a look around the viewing area, get an idea of what's going on. I'm going to start out in the north, and you can see over Bosque County, Hill County, into Limestone County, Navarro County. Also, we're seeing out into Leon County, Freestone County, getting some heavy showers and thunderstorms as well. I know we got some viewers there in the Mejia area, Groesbeck area that have reported some pretty bad storms that rolled through there with heavy rain, gusty winds, and also some frequent lightning. But things starting to quiet down there in Limestone County. Just a few lightning strikes and a few brief periods of some light to moderate shower activity. The heaviest rain that is down to the south, and that is in our western part of the viewing area. Now, I am watching this cluster of shower and thunderstorm activity. There you can see over Evant this morning, Adamsville, just to the east of Goldthwaite. We've got a lot of heavy shower and thunderstorm activity in the form of maybe some gusty winds, maybe some small hail, but especially the lightning and the thunder. That's what's really going to be waking people up this morning. Loud thunder, bright flashes of lightning, and that's continuing to make its way pretty quickly to the east. This is a look at the latest loop over the past 3 hours, and you can see it move through Mills County, most of Mills County. It's still kind of hanging on to the eastern fringe there, but also moving through Hamilton County, now making its way into Limestone, or I should say, excuse me, Lampasas County, and into Coryell County as well. We've also got some shower and thunderstorm activity that's been developing just to the north of Killeen this morning. There you can see out towards Copperas Cove, probably hearing maybe a few rumbles of thunder and getting a little bit of some light rain, but nothing too extreme at the moment. But a lot of this stuff is kind of reorganizing as it continues to push south. So what I'm talking about is if you see this activity as it goes south, the main line, it ends up right there, but you can see some stuff that's starting to build in behind that line right there that's pushing into Temple up towards the north. It's kind of moving and retreating back to the north and northeast. So very interesting that I'm seeing there on the radar. Let's talk about the severe weather threats. I mentioned the heavy rain, so we do have to watch out for flash flooding. We've got some flood warnings to talk about. I'm going to throw up the flood warnings across the area here. I'll zoom out on the radar, and I think more flood warnings will likely be coming out just with all the heavy rain we've had. But you can see as that heavy batch of shower and thunderstorm activity that was making its way right there, you could see the heavy rain that was left behind all that activity, and that's what's showing up there, the flood warning that's currently located into Comanche, Mills, and Hamilton County. Get an idea of the very latest for you here. I'm going to click on this, and it gives me all the latest data. It looks like it's having a hard time picking up on this with all that's showing up here on the radar. So I'm trying to get the latest information there, but this doesn't seem to want to give me that information. But there we go. Finally, it popped up there. The computer's doing a lot of thinking for me early this morning with all the thunderstorms on the radar. So Comanche, Hamilton, Mills counties, all under a flash flood warning. This goes until 3:30 in the morning. And of course, with the flash flood warning, that we just want you to be especially cautious if you're driving at night. Very hard to recognize those flooded areas and, of course, the dangers of those flooded areas. So stay away, or you're going to be swept away. Riverbanks and are going to become unstable and unsafe just with all that heavy rain. So again, please just stay off the roads if you can. This flood warning is still going to continue for at least the next hour. It might be extended just due to all that heavy rain that's associated with that batch of shower and thunderstorm activity that just moved through that area. But as far as the rest of the area, let me zoom out here on the map. I'm not seeing any other severe warnings. No tornado warnings, no severe thunderstorm warnings, and no flash flood warnings, just the flash flood warnings that are in our western counties. So not seeing anything severe at the moment, just some very heavy rain and some loud rumbles of thunder. I am sure that a lot of this has woken you up this morning, and you're turning on the TV, turning it on to KCN HD News, and you're curious what's going on. So I'm just going to give you a quick update there. I'm going to take the lightning off of the map, and I'm going to throw up the hail potential on top of the radar. So this gives me an idea just how intense these thunderstorms are and if there's going to be any severe weather threats with them. And the thunderstorms that are making their way through Limestone County and also into parts of, we're looking at Limestone County and Navarro County, Freestone County, and into Leon County. Maybe a few isolated areas of small hail, especially the further east you go, but the rest of it, just not seeing any hail on the radar. No hail indication from the radar, but if you look off to the west, we've got some hail possibilities making their way through eastern parts of, we're looking at Mills County. There's Moline, Center City. Let's get an idea of the hail on that one. It looks like it could be pretty large hail, over an inch in diameter. So we're looking at half dollar size hail as a possibility with these storms that are making their way through eastern Mills County. And the latest track, let's get an idea if we can find out the track there. Now, it is picking up on a little rotation, but I'm still not really worried about a tornado threat. I mentioned that, but the speed of this is moving east at 24 miles per hour. It's got a 30% probability of severe hail, and it does have a 100% possibility of hail. So it's a hail-producing thunderstorm, and it's moving east at 24 miles per hour. So what I'm going to do is just give you a track of what the timing of this hail could be. So I'm just going to kind of put it right there in the center, go out 24 miles per hour, and there we go. We're looking into Evant at 316, Pearl at 330. This strong thunderstorm moving through. Again, eastern direction is the movement of this storm, and it is possibly producing some hail, severe hail. So no severe thunderstorm warning on this just yet, but I think the Storm Prediction Center and the National Weather Service are watching it very closely. Whenever you're seeing hail potential that size, there might need to be a severe thunderstorm warning with that. So this is the part of the thunderstorm that I'm watching right here for the potential for some severe weather. And again, it is moving towards the east at a pretty quick pace, but it looks like it could be moving into parts of Lampasas County and into Coryell County and continue to head east, which means it might be impacting parts of McLennan County and into Falls and Bell County as well. So that storm is not moving at the moment because I don't have it animating, obviously, Patrick, but we are talking about it moving to the east at about 24 miles per hour. It was moving faster. It has slowed down a little bit, so timing the storm is a little off right now. But again, I'm going to continue to watch that storm, particularly as far as the severe weather threat. But most of the area is seeing some rain out there. Flooding potential will be there. We'll zoom into Bell County. Had a lot of questions on my Facebook page about what's going on in Bell County, Killeen, Salado, Holland, Academy, Temple, all of you getting some of that rain, but I'm not seeing any lightning. The thunder and lightning has really died down for you. It is just rain, so we are talking about some heavy rainfall potential leading to some flash flooding. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the radar and the hail off of the map, and I'm going to throw up the precipitation. This is over, let me get the latest here. This is over the past 12 hours, so you can really see where the heaviest rain was located. It was off to the north and northwest of our viewing area, but into Comanche County, we saw some very heavy rain there, and you could also see into McLennan County, especially right between Bruceville, Eddy, and Lorena, we saw some very heavy rain, and I'm going to get an idea just how much, according to the Doppler radar here, 1.5 inches, and that happened in a very short period of time. So it was creating some pretty dangerous travel conditions as I was driving from Waco to Bruceville, Eddy to the station. There was some pretty heavy rain, and there was some flooding starting to take place on some of the roads. So if you're traveling this morning, again, you're going to want to watch out for those flooded roadways. You're going to do your best to stay safe out there. Now I'm going to zoom out on the map here. We're zoomed in pretty close here. So let's zoom out, and I'm going to take the radar estimated rainfall off, and I'm going to throw up the watches map. So this is the severe thunderstorm watch that is still in effect. Let's get the latest on this. That's the orange shading that we're seeing there on the map. This goes until 5 a.m. This is for Coryell, Hamilton, Lampasas, and Mills County. So it's really still sticking around because of those storms that are currently making their way throughout eastern Mills County and into parts of Hamilton and Lampasas County. So as I put that radar back up, you can kind of see where those storms are still hanging around. And let's throw the lightning back up. And again, I'm seeing some pretty frequent lightning with that storm. And then you can see all that lightning that's off to the east, right there along Interstate 45. There's a ton of lightning that's just showing up on the map. So flash flooding with the heavy rain, and then also frequent lightning and loud thunder. That's the weather threat that we're looking at. As far as anything else, no severe thunderstorm warnings, and I want to stress, no tornado threat. And of course, I'll continue to watch the radar for you all morning. I want to thank the listeners from our iHeart Media as well for tuning in to get the very latest as well. So again, no severe thunderstorms out there this morning. Still a few severe thunderstorm watches into our western counties. That is Comanche, Mills, Hamilton, Lampasas, and Coryell County, and that goes until 5 a.m. The rest of the area, just a few showers and thunderstorms at times producing some heavy rain and a lot of lightning and loud thunder. But again, no severe weather showing up on the map at the moment. So that's the very latest weather information here. I'll continue to update my Facebook page with the very latest as well. Meteorologist PC is my screen name if you want to go and check that out. I'll continue to give you information, answer any questions you have about the weather. Plus, you can always go to our website, kcntv.com, for the very latest information. And you can always keep it tuned to your iHeartMedia stations and also right here on KCN TV for the very latest information. I'm going to continue to monitor the radar, and I'll continue to update you throughout the morning as that severe weather threat will still be hanging around most of the area.